Hey everyone, so today I am doing a collaboration with a bunch of women here on YouTube, and Olivia, who is Makeup Fun with Olivia, had asked me to participate for a St. Patrick's Day look, and so right away I was like, oh good, okay, and then I thought, I don't wear green eyeshadow, so I don't really have green eyeshadow. Just saying, I don't. As you know, I am more of a neutral type person. So, my take on a St. Patrick's Day look for me, and maybe for some of you, might be to do something very simple to add a pop of color. Maybe wear green and not animal print. So what I did was I did a green liner on the lid, then I tight lined and did it in my lower waterline. You will never see regular liner, especially black or brown, in my lower waterline, but actually I don't mind this in my lower waterline. I kept the underneath lash line very, very simple. I did not use lashes. So you can really, these women are all going to give you different, everybody has different eye color. So if you are going out for St. Patrick's Day, you can take different looks from people and mix them up and make them your own. Definitely you could wear false lashes if you'd like. I chose not to, just because I know a lot of women don't wear them. So what I did was I used my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar palette. So this eye, I already have on the coconut cream all over. I tight lined. The green liner that I'm using is by Mally, and it is called Trendsetter. There's what that looks like. I will do a swatch. As you know, I love Mally liner. There it is. That's my closest to green I'm getting. Imagine the Irish person. I'm like 3/4 Irish. Years ago in my addiction, that is when I looked forward to St. Patrick's Day to celebrate. Once I got sober, I would go to the parades with my kids. My kids really didn't like it. But they had the Irish sweaters and the Irish hats, and it was a lot of fun. So I will have a link to everybody that's doing this collab. I will have a link down below, so check out the other ladies and see what they have to offer as well. So let's get started. Very simple look. I am using mousse. So what I'm doing is taking a little flat shader brush. I got my trusty mirror, and hoping you could see this, I am going on my lid and then up into my crease with this color. Nothing super fancy. For people, this is kind of like a shadow shield, except it's medical grade tape. So I applied that all over my lid, but now I'm going to go on with my I think it's E40 by Sigma, which is a dupe for MAC 224. I'm taking mousse again on this, and then blending my crease color and applying this to all over. So we could hide the hood. So what I am doing is very simple. Like I said, I don't own green shadows. I just don't. I really like to watch when people do colorful eye looks, because I don't. I'm just honestly more comfortable with neutrals. But I thought, what can people do? You don't even need the Too Faced palette, but if you have it. The next color I'm going to go into is one of my faves. It is Peanut Butter. And I'm going to take that on a Coastal Scents. No, this is a Sigma E25, which is like a 217 from MAC. And I'm just going to put this in my real crease and then bring it upward to add some depth. So it kind of, if you notice, my hood is kind of starting to not look as hoodie, as I like to say. So now go in, you just make sure you blend well. If you need to go back into the E40 or your 224 or whatever blending brush you have, just make sure everything is blended out. This is honestly a truly simple look. So now I am going to go into my final color, which is Truffled right here, with a little renewal. I usually call it revival. Tap it off. So I'm kind of going into like a V motion, because my hood, as you can see, is insane. Okay. Now I'm going to blend that. So as you can see, extremely simple. Now I'm going in with my liner. So what I'm going to need to do is actually set the mirror up over here, and hopefully we'll turn you over this way. I will take that off now. So now I have to stretch my eye just slightly because of the crunchies. So what I like to do is I bring it over to a point, and then I'm going to go in with a, it's a flat liner brush just to blend this at my lash line. So for you ladies that really don't, have green shadows, or maybe think, I don't know. I mean, as you can see, I'm doing just a pop of green with a neutral eye. Very simple. You don't have to do anything that I've done. If you just want to do a pop of green at the lash line like I have, now it's time to curl the lashes. Very simple. And like I said, everybody's going to do something a little different. I know we should take a picture with me with the blue liner, really. Blue, green. I'm taking my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes and applying a coat. Usually for St. Patty's Day, Pete loves corned beef, so usually for St. Patty's Day, I will do a corned beef if that's what he wants. Even though I'm Irish, I'm not a huge fan of corned beef. I don't know, I don't know. Just doesn't do anything for me. Like, I'll have a piece or two and I'm like, yeah, that's enough. So I do one really good coat, because as I've told you before, for me, if I start going into 2 and 3 coats, my lashes start looking spidery and just not pretty. So, as the bottom lash gets mascara on it, there's the look. Very simple. As you saw, I used 3 colors. And then I just did the pop of green at the lash line. I tight lined with the green liner, and then I lined my lower waterline. Very simple, very easy. I feel like for me, my look is something that some women would say, oh, I'd wear that. Especially if you're not used to green shadow like me. I'm just not. Nothing against it. Just not part of my repertoire. What can I say? So I hope you enjoyed. Please check out the other ladies. Olivia, thank you for asking me to do this. And I thank you all so much for watching. And I hope you have a great and happy St. Patrick's Day. Bye-bye.